Well guys, it's once again that time. We're gonna do another random wheel video since you guys seem to love these so much. I see so many requests to do more of them, so we're continuing that today, and we're not gonna waste any time. As always, no Hirschfelden or Medved on the reserve wheel because I don't enjoy playing those maps. Other than that, we've got all of them here. Well, let's go ahead and start spinning. I want to try and speed up these spinning segments quite a bit compared to what we normally do. Well, it looks like we're going to be heading over to Yukon. Let's go ahead and see what guns and scopes we're going to be using on that amazingly beautiful map. And our first weapon is going to be... Of course, the game just has to give me something that I absolutely despise using to start out. Let's hope number 2 is going to be a little bit better. Okay, that's actually a pretty good usable rifle. I'm much happier with this than I am the 357, so hopefully we'll get a lot of things to hunt with the 243, but let's go ahead and spin for our third and final weapon, and just hope it gives us something in the 4 to 8 class range. You know, I will take it. The 30-06 Eckers is probably one of the best weapons we've got from the random wheel ever since we resumed the series a couple weeks ago. I'll take that. I'm pretty happy with the 30-06. And I actually just remembered, I'm pretty sure we always use 4 weapons, because we would definitely have some more space for another weapon. So let's spin for one more. Currently, we don't have anything to cover class 1 or 9, so we're hoping for one of those. Well, that's definitely not going to cover class 9 or 1, but it should be fun to use. It's going to be another solid rifle to use on stuff. Oh, okay, so I actually just learned that there is a bunch of settings I can change to make it so it spins quicker. That could have saved a lot of time in the past. Well, let's at least utilize that now. So let's spin for a sight on our handgun. Hopefully it doesn't give us the Red Raptor. That would be awful. And I must have forgot to, yep, I forgot to save. Well, we got stuck with the tritium sights, which is not ideal, but I'll take it. Now we will spin for both the 30-06 and then the Mosin right after. Let's go ahead and do the 30-06 one. Okay, once again, it didn't save. I don't know. Oh. Why did it reset? Oh, okay, this is going great, but anyway, we ended up getting tritium sights for the 30-06 as well, so this is gonna become an iron sight video at this point, honestly. Okay, I think I've finally got the settings perfect. Let's spin for the Mosin. And we got the Gen 0 scope for the Mosin. Are you kidding me? This is going just about as good as the last one did. Oh man, well, I suppose we're gonna spin for the last one now. Which, that last one is the 243. Please give me a normal scope. I just want a normal scope. Thank you, Hyperion scope. Okay, that's much more usable. Well, without further ado, let's jump into it. It's gone way longer than I wanted it to for the spinning segment because we had these settings issues, but let's get into the actual hunting now. Well, it's been a long time since I've used the tritium sights on the 357. I had forgot that they actually are pretty nice, and then we've got the tritium sights on the 30-06, which are also really good. If you're going to use iron sights, this is probably the way to go. And then, brace yourselves. We're definitely going to hunt at night when we use the Mosin, but our last option is actually pretty solid, a 243 with the Hyperion scope, and that's actually a moose off in the distance. Hopefully there's some better stuff than just a female moose around here. And as always, we are in a multiplayer server, so that I don't have any like diamonds or rares on my map that I already know are there. We kind of like to keep it in multiplayer so that it's a bit more randomized, and that way I don't know where to go to find certain animals. It's definitely going to make it so things are more random, which is pretty fitting for a mystery wheel video, which is one of the main reasons we like to keep it in multiplayer while we're doing these types of videos. Can we maybe hit this shot? Oh, it stopped running. There we go. We managed to get a shot into her. And one more will take her down. I really didn't think this through all the way because I have no idea how I'm going to get down there without having to run all the way back. You know what? We're going to come back for her later. Well, we got this moose directly below us. It is alerted, but 54 meters away. Really can't pass up the opportunity to use the 30-06 with the tritium sights on it. Let's hope that actually gets into something. If nothing else, it might have hit spine. Well, we hit it again, and it is indeed going down, and I just saw something else, but I have no clue what that was. It's probably a bear from the looks of it. Oh yes, it definitely is. Please be a nice one. Well, that's definitely not, and that's not really either. Can you imagine if we end up getting an iron sight hit on this thing? You know what? I think we're going to attempt it. I don't know how this is gonna go, but... Oh my gosh, we hit that shot. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, we actually hit that. It was not vitals whatsoever. Oh, it actually might have been. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so close to hitting again. I think we actually got a 300 meter iron sight spine shot. That is insane. I can't believe we just pulled that shot off. We've got another one close to 400 meters away, and actually there's a nice 4 in front of it as well. There's actually a bunch of them just now entering render distance. They should come close enough for us to take some shots on them, and that one's at about 340. As much as I want to use that, I don't think we will. We're gonna stick to the iron sights. Let's just try to highlight this thing and see if we can maybe make this shot. Oh my gosh, we hit it again! We are just on a roll today. Once again, it wasn't a great shot, but the fact that we're even hitting them is crazy. I am blown away that we've actually managed to connect these shots. Normally, I'm terrible at long-range iron sights, but today it's... Oh my gosh, that's a 5. That is a really bad level 5 to get, though. That is a guaranteed troll, from what I can tell. Actually, wait a minute. That actually might be a decent one. Okay, we really need to get down here now. We chose the absolute worst time to do a random wheel challenge because I'd like to get a good shot on this thing. I think we can use the 243 on them. I think it's just barely large enough. But do I really want to take the shot from this range? Once again, I don't think that's going to make it, but at the same time it could. It's so hard to tell with the caribou. But I think we're going to have to risk it from this range. You know, since we're already up here, I might as well do this for you guys. So let's take this shot from 330 meters away. We don't have any way to do the 22 tricks, so... That looked like a solid hit. I believe that was a solid hit. We just gotta wait for the HP to start going down. Come on. Come on, start going down. It is the 243 from a long distance, so I don't know how quick it's gonna die. We might not have hit that good. Even if we didn't, though, I think we'll have a chance to shoot it again, considering we did use such a weak caliber. Let's head back and get off of this train tracks, and hopefully we can actually make a good shot on this guy for the second shot. Well, while we're going over there, we might as well pick up our little fox. This is just a regular orange fur type. We got the pelvis and then right lung on the second shot, so we did manage to clean that up with the second one. First shot was terrible, though. Here is that moose that we shot on the way over to the water. Let's pick that up real quickly. We got a left lung shot on the first one, and then second was a pretty rough shot. In fact, it apparently didn't even come close to it. Okay, there is our level 5 kind of tucked away in there. If we can get close enough to shoot that again, it looks like it's not going to die from that first shot, so we should be okay. Now it's just going to be a matter of getting close enough and alerting it, and then getting a good shot into it while it's out of the bunch. Honestly, the closer I get to this thing, the more I think this is actually a diamond. You know, I was convinced that it was going to be a troll since 90% of the caribou are trolls, but I think we may have actually found a real diamond caribou for once. This is actually getting me a little bit excited, because I just don't see these too often anymore. If we can manage to get a second shot into it and save it, that will be fantastic. We just got to get it alerted. Since we're in multiplayer, they don't spook quite as quick as what they would in single player. That's an issue that has to do with the connection in multi, but I think that's actually going to be good right there. Oh, now it especially will be good because he is out of the bunch. Of course, he is the only one that alerted, which is actually good for us, but he's still losing HP. I'm a little worried that he's going to die before we get a shot into him, which would not be good. That is like the worst case scenario here. And with how weird he's being, it's very possible that could happen. Yeah, he is just not doing what we need him to do. Hopefully we can alert the rest as well so that they can get out of there, but it's so difficult in multiplayer sometimes as the animals just don't... No, he died! Are you kidding me? I can't believe that just happened. We must have hit intestines or stomach or something, because that's not a normal thing to happen from a flesh hit with a 243. Man, that is so sad. I've never actually watched a messed up animal die in front of me before. That's a first, and that is crushing. I can't believe we just lost a potential diamond caribou because of a bad shot that I probably should not have took. I think that's the first time that we've ever had a bad shot like that that ended in the animal dying right in front of us before we could take a second shot. That is just absolutely devastating. Man, I'm honestly a little upset at myself for taking that risky shot. Because I think this is a diamond, just off of first look. Although, I mean, the shovels aren't super huge. Maybe it's not. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will be a troll. I just want to know what happened on that shot. Oh my gosh, okay, it would have been a troll. We're okay. We are okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is the rack, like, right below the big rack. Actually, it's 50-50. You know, if these were even, it probably would have made it. But as we can see, this side right here is a little bit smaller. So... Ooh, we got saved by the troll. That is, that's crazy. And yeah, so what happened was I just didn't lead it enough. I aimed about, like, just in front of the front shoulder right here, and it hit clear back there. I guess that is kind of a problem the 243's always had, is it does travel a little bit slow in Call of the Wild. So you do have moments like that, but that's crazy. I can't believe we could have possibly messed up a diamond, but thankfully it wasn't a diamond in the first place. That's still crazy though, and pretty unfortunate shot placement. Well, this is definitely not the correct gun to be using on foxes, but considering it's the first thing we've seen at night, I think we kind of gotta go for it. So let's hope that this is not a rare or anything like that, because it kind of looked a little bit light, but it could just be the lighter orange color. So I'm hoping that'll be the case, because it would actually be kind of sad if we messed that up. Alright, well, it looks like we're fine. This is just a regular orange, and we actually hit it right in the jaw somehow. Incredible. I'm surprised it killed it that quick, but that right there is the power of the Mosin. Now, this may be a terrible idea, but I think if we end up fighting some wolves, I'm going to take them out with the 357. As terrible as that sounds, we'll probably die. But I think it's going to make it interesting, so if we find some wolves, we're going to take them out with that 357. Another thing that I don't think I pointed out is this server that we just joined is actually a level 3 server. Maybe we'll find something good. I'm hoping that we can find ourselves a good wolf. It's been a bit since I've seen a rare one, so I would not mind finding a good rare gray wolf, though I don't really think that will happen. I think a diamond would be a bit more likely, so... hopefully we can accomplish that at least. Well, running through here, I was really expecting to find some wolves and get attacked by them, but unfortunately no such luck. However, we do have a couple more fox over here. We got a 4 female, and then we also got a level 3 male. Neither of these are going to be easy to hit from this distance, but maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to do it. And yeah, we're not lucky enough, unfortunately. So I have absolutely no idea where the male one is, but I have managed to crouch up to this one right here. So we're probably going to try and take that out. I want to see if we could find that male as well, but I think we're just going to have to go for the female. Once again, we will use the Mosin with the night vision scope just to get some use out of it, even though it's not technically a usable caliber on these guys. But I mean, it is what it is. That was a terrible shot somehow. I don't know how we missed vitals there, but we somehow did. Oh, there we go. We got some wolves finally. Now, this will be a perfect chance for us to hopefully get them to attack us and use the 357 to take them out. Well, we're starting to get the warning calls from them. Let's hope we initiate an attack. They don't always attack, so we just gotta hope for the best here. But in the meantime, as we're waiting, there is our red fox, and... okay, that's another warning call. We gotta be close now. Alright, let's see if we can spot it. There's the wolf right there. Hopefully there's a high level one in this group so that they'll attack easier. Because sometimes if it's just low levels, they don't want to attack. You know what? Let's actually just try to take them from here. There we go. We hit both of those. You know, it's in defensive mode. Interesting. So I think this group might have actually been bugged. That's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, this group is bugged. Well, that doesn't make this as fun. You know what? I don't want to pass up the opportunity to take some of these out though, so let's just do that and somehow not insta-drop it. There we go. Well, let's just grab these and then move on, because it's not nearly as fun when they're bugged. Unfortunately, this is a bug that's been in Call of the Wild ever since its initial release, and it has got better in the recent years, but it's unfortunate that they still just occasionally freeze, especially in multiplayer. It seems to be where the majority of the freezing happens. I mean, thankfully, none of these were anything crazy, so we don't have to worry about having a diamond freeze on us, which is always a fear of mine that we'll have a diamond bug out like that, which just makes it not as exciting. So it's good to see that there was no diamonds in that group. Well, it is now the next day. I unfortunately was not able to finish my recording the day that I was doing the recording for this video, so it's now the second day. And we're going to try and finish things off with this caribou right here, using the 357. I don't know if we're going to be able to make a super long shot like this, unfortunately, so we will have to get a little bit closer first. You know what? I honestly don't even know what I'm going to title this episode of the Random Wheel, because it's been a pretty wild one, from screwing up that level 5 to just having those weird wolf issues. I really don't know what I'm going to title it. You know what? For those of you that have made it this far in the video, leave down in the comments a title idea for this video, and if I see one that I really like, we might just change whatever title I come up with to the one that you guys choose, because I do want to kind of add some more interactive type stuff like this into my videos, so that you guys will have a little bit, I guess, more things to engage with, to potentially have something that you created in a video or as the title or something like that. I think that would be really cool, and a kind of another way that I can give back to you guys for all the support on the channel. Ooh, there we go. Hi. Okay, so we're a lot closer than I thought we would be, and he still hasn't noticed us. We should probably... Please tell me we got neck bone. No, we definitely didn't. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Yeah, this is... yeah, it didn't go anything like I thought it would. Oh gosh, how I love the 357. We missed the next shot, and I don't know if we hit the other one. But as I was saying, if you guys can come up with an idea for the title of this video, then I'll change it to that if I find one that I end up liking. So leave them down in the comments, and hopefully there'll be some cool ones down there. You guys are almost always coming up with some great ideas and great names for things, so it really would not surprise me if you guys end up having a title that I just never thought of that is amazing. So leave them down below and we'll see if I can find any that I really think fit this video. Well, this one is on the run, but I think we might be able to get a shot into it as it's running away. It's roughly at the distance we need for the highest zero distance, so... There we go, there's a hit. And we hit it again. Let's just hope one of those was vital. I doubt it, but maybe we'll get lucky. Oh my gosh, it's losing HP. Well, I guess we did hit vitals. That's awesome. Wow, it actually looks like the first hit was vital. That's crazy. At least I think that's the first one. At least one of them got vital. That's really all we needed to seal the deal on this thing. My gosh, this thing ran so far, like an incredibly long distance, so let's just go ahead and pick it up, and I think this will be the end of the video. So, if you guys are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to the second channel where I post Pokemon card openings, sports card openings, IRL style videos in the future as well, including fishing and hunting. So be sure to go sub to that channel. It's called The Second Crow. Should be pretty easy to find, and I also have it as one of my featured channels on the channel. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to go sub to that. I'm going to be trying to post more content on there throughout the spring and summer with fishing, which I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to do some IRL fishing content, so that's where that's going to be once I get that going. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!